What are your takeaways, Fareed?
Well, it's breathtaking, and one doesn't really know where to begin. You asked the central question, Caitlin, which is, where would these people go? There are 2 million Palestinians in Gaza who have lived through several wars, several incredibly intense bouts of violence with Israel because they want to live on their land. As you say, the neighboring countries, Egypt and Jordan, have both categorically and repeatedly said that they're not going to take people in. So it's not entirely clear how this happens. The United States would have to invade Gaza, would have to expel Hamas, would have to conduct counterinsurgency operations against an insurgency there that would exist, would also have to persuade Egypt and Jordan to take these refugees. And, one has to point out, outside of all the geopolitical issues that raises, this is a president who came in saying he wanted to focus on America first. He didn't want us engaging in any grand global projects. Well, I mean, this is another war in the Middle East. And the last war in the Middle East we took part in ended up stretching out much longer, was much more complicated, and cost about $2 trillion. So, it seems very unlikely that this can go smoothly. You can imagine American power forcing the Egyptians to do something, forcing the Jordanians to do something. But you're going to have to put military on the ground to get Hamas to cede power, to get the Palestinians to move, to secure that area. And that is another military intervention in the Middle East. And I thought President Trump ran in 2016, explaining that that was precisely why he was running. He wanted to stop America's senseless adventures in the Middle East.
Yeah, that's what he has repeated time and time again. He said no new wars on his watch. He has talked about that. But also just in this moment, for a region that is going to be waking up to these comments from the president. I mean, I've been messaging with sources already, even an Israeli official acknowledging how difficult this would be to implement.